All right, welcome guys. Today's video, we are across the river into one of Bangkok's subdivisions. We're over here in Nonthaburi. We're at just north of Bang Yai district, which is like a sub-district of Nonthaburi. Anyway, it's really Bangkok, but they have their own municipal government and everything else. So anyway, we're over here at Boromracha Kanchanapisak, or however you say it. I know I mispronounced it. But anyway, we're at actually the largest Chinese temple in all of Thailand. The largest one in Bangkok is down by Chinatown, but this is bigger than it by a lot. And it feels like I'm actually like at the Forbidden City in Beijing. This is kind of insane. So anyway, we're gonna walk around and we're gonna see what is going on. So join me, let me show you. So this is the front of the temple. And if anybody's ever been to the Forbidden City, you know that they have these little pieces of stone, or they're not very little anyway. Anyway, they're hand carved, and they've done the same thing here. But that's probably more like precast in like concrete or something like that. So you can see the name, the right above the door, Wat Boromracha Kanchanapisak, Anusorn, or however you say it. But how wild is that? That is insane. It has just tons and tons of stuff going on. You can see up there above the on the roof, you can see they have the little figures right in front of the dragon. Looks like chicken and monkey and all kinds of other things. And then up there, the elephants with the little chetties on the back, and some more over there. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Yeah, the one at Chinatown is old. This is all new construction, and this is the main gate as you come in. So on the fence outside, you can see they have the dragons, and it's hard to tell the fence here. They won't let you go out of this gate, so you got to go through the COVID protocols back there, and the sun's kind of in a bad spot. You see they got the Chinese writing, and then the red gates, and then you can buy some fireworks over there. And they have all these little figurines kind of surrounding this little courtyard. And then they have the Chinese Buddha here and all of that up there. It is pretty impressive. Now, in order to go up into any of this, you have to take your shoes off. So a good idea would be to bring some socks, because the ground is quite hot. And they have a shrine in here. They have the lions and stuff. Ooh, the ground is super hot. And they have the Chinese Buddha. You can see all the detail work in the roof. And the Buddhist symbol that was appropriated by a guy with a funny mustache. Some more of the Buddha symbols, or Buddhas over here. So you can see that they're building another building over there. So this place is just absolutely colossal. They have the little pagoda here that has the big drum in it. And then the main hall up here with the main Buddhas. Now they do a bunch of ceremonies at this temple. And the Thais, I mean, there's a lot of them that have Chinese Thai ancestry. I mean, there's been a history all the way back to you know, the Ayutthaya days, where the Chinese would come here, and they were traders, they were soldiers, and they set up communities and everything. So there's so many people that have Chinese ancestry. And it doesn't look like you can get up there. It looks like there's another level up there, but no stairwell to it. There's a set of stairs that goes down. That's a massive, so right down below that big drum, down the marble stairs they have this whole little open area here. And this is where People can make donations to the temple, donations for the poor people. They can buy the amulets over here, souvenirs. They can buy the fruit and rice and everything for the temple for the monks. And you can see they're buying these little, like a little flower thing. That seems to be what they're doing here at this temple. And over there they can make donations. You know, if somebody was poor, they didn't have enough money for like a cremation, people can come here and pay for that. Kind of interesting with the clock that's, I don't know what it is. Kind of looked like a clock at first, right behind the Guan Yin statue. Just stuff everywhere. This building is gigantic. More stuff all back here. There's some of the monks. So here is like a model of this whole temple. And you can see this is the main hall over here. And it is quite massive. There's some areas in the back that they don't let you up into. You can see they got it all, everything's in Thai and in Chinese. So they have a shrine here for one of the monks. Then they have some of the pictures. There's Rama 10 with the new queen and the Chinese monks. And then over here is King's daughter. Pope Francis came here. There's Rama 9 when he came to the temple. Now they built this in 1988, and it was built on the anniversary of when Rama 9 ascended the throne. You can see the stairwells that goes up to the main images. Here they got the place to burn the joss sticks. One of the Chinese Buddhas. Looks like he's holding like a kind of weird looking sword. Now I know nothing at all about Chinese Buddhism, other than that they do it there in China. So you can see the main pagoda. Yeah, it's really nice. I like this. And you can see some more of the little deals up on the corners here. You got the same ones on all the corners. That's on that one, and then the one right above it has the same. You can see all the work is all done in marble. And like I said, the ground is super duper hot. You see the little dragons there. Chinese lanterns. They have put these little black things here that you can walk on, but it doesn't do a whole lot of good. So like I said before, a good idea would be to bring socks for sure. Another donation spot. I got this to keep the pigeons out. Let's go inside here. So these are the main three Buddhas. So this is the, I'm not sure which order it is. I think that might be the past, the present, and the future. I could be wrong about the order of them, but that's what the three Buddhas symbolize. And then you see they have more of the figures around. You can see the work in the wood walls and everything. This is quite nice. The lights are even, I mean, just the detail work that goes into those is incredible. And they have a picture here of Rama 9, and then there's the current King Rama 10. You got a guy up here putting some food down. They have the big candles. Somebody's just donated rice and water. More of the Buddha images. Massive pillars. And these here, they're kind of a different color. Have one that's gold and the rest are red. And then you can see the detail work that they've carved in here. Like a normal Thai temple, these would be all the scenes of the Buddha. And I don't know if they do the same thing in Chinese. I'm sure it has to do with something with some of the stories. But they're all lifelike carvings, except for the men all have like fat bellies and stuff. They do have some of the animals. Now this temple here is really famous. What people come over here for is like the year of your birth. So for me, I'm like, I was born in the year of the rat. So anytime it's the year of the rat, I'm supposed to come to this temple and I can do a ceremony to wash away the bad luck. So that's what everybody does. So it's a 12-year cycle. So whoever was born in that year, and if you've had any bad luck, you can come over and do the little ceremony and you can wash that bad luck away. And all the Buddhas on the other side. So all of these are in gold, as opposed to the other side, they were all red except for the one. And then you can see some more of the carvings in that wood. And then the painting and all those tiles. Yeah, there is so much detail work in all of this. And then there's another row of it all across there. Yeah, in a Thai temple, you'd have the murals on the wall. Up above would be like the images of the Buddha, and then down below would be the daily life. And it kind of looks like that is how it is here also. So here's a look at the other parts of the temple grounds. So over there where those cars are at, they're going to build another building that's a long one, and you can see where they've just started putting in the pillars there. Right now they have parking, and there's plenty of parking, so there's not an issue. And then right outside of the temple, right out there is like a long market. So there's all kinds of stuff to buy over there. A lot of the stuff is for the people that come to the temple, all the flowers and everything, but there's other things for sale over there. So this is the main part here, and then that new construction that's over there. So the building on the other side of the parking lot will look just like that. You can see they're doing the roof work now. So they're, I don't know, 40% or so complete of that. And then you can see this main building here. It is really cool. So this is the outside of the building. You can see the detail in all the stone. And that's where the three main Buddhas are at. And you can walk around on like the little balcony here. You can see all the Chinese lanterns, the netting to keep the pigeons out. Yeah, this is really impressive. Some more of the buildings back there, so have multiple levels. And you can see the dragons up there on the top, and more of those little figures on the eaves there. So here they have the place to burn the little joe sticks. It's all made out of like brass. And here they have another little shrine. Some people here praying. So this one here, this Buddha is carved out of wood, which is pretty nice. Now I went to China, and whenever I was in Beijing, I actually went to one of the coolest Buddhas I've ever seen. That was like a whole tree. They'd carved a Buddha into the tree, and the tree was still alive. And it was like massive. It was like a 3-story tall Buddha that they'd carved into the tree. And you can see all the painting and all of this. Yeah, this is nice. And over here you got some of the monks. I haven't seen them set up for the blessings or anything, but there are working monks here. And that's the back of the principal area with the 3 large Buddhas. Okay, so let's go up to the top floor here. Looks like some of the monks are coming out of there now. This is the very top of the temple. So you see they have like the Guan Yin, and then the 3 Buddhas down below. And then they have just tons and tons of these little Buddhas all around on the walls. So I wonder if it was people that have donated to the temple, and they like write their names on something like that on the back, and then they'll hang them up. That's kind of a common practice. You can see they have the Chinese writing and the Thai writing up above. And then they have the places for the monks are over here. They have it with do not enter on the side. Same thing for over here. So the monks can do their little ceremonies and stuff over there. And then this is looking down into that main courtyard. And you just see that they just have done a nice job. I have detail work everywhere, like in the stairwells. They've carved everything into it. They've done a nice job on this temple. And then you can see all the Buddha symbols all around. And you can see more of the temple out there. Those are those other buildings. And here's this big, huge building. Okay, so the monks are getting ready to do a ceremony here. They're banging on the drum. Alright guys, that finishes up our little video here at Boromracha Kanchanapisek temple. This temple is just gigantic. It is really cool. I've enjoyed this a lot. It's something different to see, and it's the Chinese style of Buddhism, and it's right here, you know, in Bangkok, well, in Kanchanapisek, which is a suburb of Bangkok. So definitely worth a visit if you want to see something different. This is pretty cool. Now to get over here, you'd have to take a taxi. There's not any BTS or anything like that that gets over to here. It's just kind of off in the suburbs. So I would recommend it if you want to come and experience this. It's a newer temple. It doesn't have like the same feel as some of the old ones, but it's still, you know, it's worth a look. So, you know, as far as the way it goes, I would rather go to the one in Chinatown just because it's older, has a lot more history to it. But if you have time to come see both, you know, definitely, you know, come out here and go and see that one. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel. Subscriptions is what I need. You can do me the most good by subscribing, and you also get notified when I post a new video. Like it, you know, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. If you've been here, tell me down below also. Or if you want to come, or you have any questions, or want me to go do something different, tell me also. So that'll do it for today. So remember, guys, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.